we know that One Piece is referred to as one of the big three, along with Naruto and Bleach.
It's probably the biggest.
And it was fathered by Dragon Ball.
Grandfather Toriyama. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And
some respect.
I think Ken just answered his answer for the question, but do you think that One Piece is top of the big three?
Absolutely.
Including Dragon Ball as the father.
As a Naruto fanboy, absolutely.
I mean, what's still going on, right? What's still consistently good, right?
I mean, well, we could...
One Piece is just...
One Piece is definitely crazy for being able to hold up this long and still continues to get better.
You can't get this good. You can't go on this long without being good.
And then... Oh, no, you can.
Yeah, you can.
You've seen Pokemon.
You've seen Friends.
Hey, yo, he's like,
Pokemon.
I was gonna say, longevity don't mean everything.
Right. What you mean ain't what you mean.
But what One Piece has accomplished is like iconic as shit.
Right.
Like, hands down for sure.
Right. And I'm sure One Piece, besides Naruto, I think, because Naruto is definitely the more American known anime.
I think America, Naruto's number one.
Yeah.
But in everywhere else in the world,
it's pretty One Piece. It's got to be. But I think a lot of people also got onto One Piece just like they got onto Naruto as one of their first few animes.
And I want to say this about the big three, because all you idiots on the internet who are 12 years old don't know. It's Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece because they all sold over 100 million copies. It's not Dragon Ball. It's not My Hero.
Yeah,
it's Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. It's not Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's cold. It's not Demon Slayer.
I need to get smacked.
But no, it's not about that. It's about the sales, bro.
Yeah,
y'all weren't there, man.
Right, and Big Three specifically refers to that era. There is no new gen Big Three. If you want to try and make it a thing,
cute.
It's fine. But no, that's not legitimate. That's not Big Three. Does not refer to the new gen. Every Big Three. So
Demon Slayer is selling like crazy.
They talking about is Demon Slayer what?
Demon
Black
Slayer,
Clover and My Hero.
Granted,
they're Hey yo! And now they talk about Black Clover getting smacked by Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm like, I do like Jujutsu Kaisen and Black Clover. But who cares? Who cares, bro?
It doesn't matter. Also, none of y'all even sold as much as Demon Slayer, so anything it would be Demon Slayer. But there's no Big Three anymore. There's one Big Three.
Big Three, yeah, there's one. One Piece is the only one carrying the mantle, and they carrying it hard. Get off them.
It's just weird how like Jump did so much for Oda, but then they over Kubo, and like Naruto was fine,
right?
But Bleach kind of got screwed over.
Yeah, they really did.
I don't get that
because they rushed him, right? It was like the last 10 chapters were rushed to right?
Yeah, it was like because
they were like it was going on for too long.
Yeah, it was like I guess they were like, okay, wrap it up. Like the Aizen, he was like, well, he was done at Aizen. He was done.
Right.
And they were like, we want more. And he's like, so he did Fullbringers, and that was big mid.
Right.
And then he got into it again. They were like, okay, we see that you're getting into it again, and your passion's there again. You finish it up.
Right.
Exactly. So you got to finish it up.
And I read it all the manga.
Yeah, me too.
And the final fight was pretty sweet to me, but it was. You could definitely tell
it was rushed.
Oh, are y'all like happy like it's coming back or?
Oh, it's gonna be cool.
I think that they could easily the anime.
Oh, they might, but I'm just glad it's back. The hype is back.
I'm okay. I would have been perfectly fine with no animated Bleach, and I'm also fine with there being an animated Bleach for the last season.
Yeah, as a
I'm fine with it.
I'm just like, whatever.
I'm fine with it.
I watch Bleach just to watch it.
Yep.
I mean,
so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Bleach has some iconic parts and pretty cool scenes and stuff.
But so
the music too. Bleach's soundtrack.
Bleach has a phenomenal OST.
So great.
But you saying One Piece is the top of the big three,
I
and
mean,
then also over Dragon Ball, in your opinion?
I mean, Dragon Ball is always going to be the most influential, but One Piece, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It's the greatest selling comic book in the last like 30 years or whatever. Like, it's insane. Like, One Piece, I think the only thing that outsells at this point is Superman. It outsold Batman.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
It's
That's
like,
kind of interesting.
I think it's the number 2 like highest selling fiction graphic novel ever. It's insane.
That's kind of cool.
It's literally like
sad. That's insane.
Just took over, man. is crazy. Just thinking about like its grand scale of just like
so good.
impact, and it's good, and also unlike Naruto and Bleach, I think it appeals to a wider audience. I think it's more for all ages, whereas Bleach is very like teen oriented because the characters are a little bit older.
Yeah,
I mean they're not.
I mean it's also,
but they just do more.
Yeah, it also seems more of an angsty show.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's more angsty.
And Luffy, One Piece is
right, the main characters too.
Yeah, it's more of a kiddish, but like you can definitely see grown-ups getting into that show as well. Like it's a full variety type of show.
Bleach is for kids who like to fight their dads, bro. Like,
yeah.
Ichigo's a badass.
And then Naruto is cold, but Naruto Shippuden, there's a lot of just missed stuff that they could have done better.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem with Naruto Shippuden is the pacing was just like and by the end it was just all over the place. Like why was the war arc half the series and it was 2 effing days, bro?
Yeah.
2 days.
That was kind of
crazy.
ridiculous.
But then you think back to the pain arc and you're like, oh, this is so good.
Right. So, how has One Piece impacted your perception of anime? For example, did it have an effect on you when you does it have an effect on you now when you think of anime as it is today? Or does it make you more open-minded when you try out new anime? As well as, does it make you think way more critically of other anime than you normally would if you think you hadn't watched One Piece?
You got an answer, bro?
Sheesh. I mean, personally, I don't like having a lot of feelings toward like shows or anything. I just watch just to watch. So I guess like One Piece, like it doesn't really affect what other anime I watch or like how I feel about other anime because every anime like has their own uniqueness to it, and One Piece has that as well. So I mean, sure, I expect like people to be like for it to be as hype, and I sometimes expect for the storytelling and world build up to be like One Piece, but I know nothing can hold up to that, so I don't really expect too much nowadays.
That's fair. Okay, you got one? Or are you still thinking?
I think honestly, it doesn't really have that much of an effect. Like when I watch a show, I'm not like, oh, I don't really compare this to One Piece, but I think, but at the same time, if I see something that's like more repetitive or just like a pretty common trope, I'm like, okay, One Piece did this better. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I've seen like a lot of different shows, and One Piece is just. I think One Piece is just cool because it's its own thing. It's just like super open. This big world with all these characters, so you just kind of find something and you just grab a hold to it. Because I think everyone likes something different about One Piece because it's just so big. Mm-hmm. But I don't really think that it's like. I just don't think it's even comparable. I don't know. Like it's so different to me. The art is so wacky and wild. Mm-hmm. Especially growing up at the 2000s anime with the big eyes, like the spiky hair, and that was it. That was just the thing. And One Piece was not that. It was so different, and kind of like the same way I gravitate to JoJo's because the art is so obscure and just different from other traditional like shonen seinen anime and manga. It's just neat. But I don't really like compare it too much though. I just look at it as like the iconic One Piece. It's just badass. So. Okay. I love it though.
I would say that One Piece. So I mean, I sort of explained this to the viewers, but for me, I watched Naruto. And I was in the midst of Naruto Shippuden, and I was like, I need to watch another anime because Naruto Shippuden's on this filler bullshit. So I need to watch something else. And so I was looking online, and I found One Piece on freaking Adult Swim, and then it was opening 5, and I was like, this looks like trash. And so then I'm like, but it's something. So I go laptop, find a little site, did the thing, and boom, I'm hooked. Episode 8 before episode 8, and I think that because I watched One Piece after having that perception of it before I even watched it, it's definitely had gotten me more open-minded to watching anime and not being so, it looks stupid, or that art style looks goofy. I wouldn't try it.
The art.
Exactly.
Or it's too long, So then I'm not like,
Nothing's wrong
I
compared to
can't.
One
Yeah,
Piece.
exactly. Like I'm on that. I'm on that. What's it called? Fist of the North Star tip. I don't care. Like I watched so many different long anime, and I'm not really super picky anymore. Mainly just because I started One Piece, I would say for me. And then I think that I don't really think too critically of other anime based off of One Piece. I think. Am I invested in the characters? Am I invested in the story? Is the lore cool? Is it trash? Did they just do this because they felt like they just throw stuff together? Sure, but I think about that for pretty much every anime, including One Piece. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I like what you said about like the obscure art style. I think that really made me open to more obscure art styles. So definitely,
Yeah.
I like that.
When I first started watching One Piece, the art was hard to get through. Cause I started with like Naruto and stuff. I was like, kind of stupid, bro.
Right. No, it is.
But then you
stupid.
get used to it. Like,
Right, you do. Like that's why I say you gotta watch like the first 8 episodes, or like read a bit of the manga, and then you just get right into it, and it's normal at that point.
It's funny because the more you dive into the story, the weirder the characters get.
Right. Exactly. And like the closer you get to finishing One Piece, the more you're like, dang, I really wish I didn't get through it this fast. Like I would love to wipe my thoughts on One Piece and rewatch it completely and end up with the same thoughts anyway because it's just so good.
Nah, for real. If I could just like go through that biting my nails reading like the Impel Down arc again, like
dude.
Speaking of death,
this junk
Luffy should have died there.
I know.
Big poison, man.
Should have.
I mean, shoot, Ace died anyway. Oh well, that's tough.
Man.
That's tough.
Pissed me off.
Alright, y'all got anything else y'all want to add? Anything more? Any questions you got that you developed? That you want to know about my takes on One Piece? Your takes on One Piece? You want to say on it?
I don't recommend that to anybody. It's terrible. It's awful.
You might as well be watching My Little Ponies.
I know. What the
Dang.
Don't watch that stupid Japanese crap.
Alright.
Fight me. No, I'm just
Alright, last question. Will Buggy become the Pirate King?
Yes. Yes.
I don't think Buggy will, but that nose will.
What'd you say about my nose? Oh, he's all ballpark.
That's a
Red
good
nose
anime
taking
trope.
over.
Somebody getting pissed off about a very weird thing about them.
Yeah.
Like, of course we're gonna make fun of that.
Right.
Of course
You
we're
got a
gonna call
freaking
you short, Edward.
Red nose, right. Shoot. You took that nose from Chopper. He's supposed to be the red nose, right? You gave him the blue nose.
The
Don't
blue
try and
nose.
act. Don't try and act.
Tony Chopper.
No, they really did.
That's a bop.
They really did make that kid so nerfed. I'm back on that same tip thinking about
What, Chopper?
Big boy Chop Master.
Dog, I know. I'm thinking about like in the early arcs, he would just go berserk.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Like, literally didn't care. Like, I
Bring that
remember
back,
that
bro.
kid literally said, I can't beat Kumadori. I'm just gonna go crazy.
was
Bring yo!
Bro was in his Eren Yeager era back then, bro.
He was Aaron Yeager. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Boy, that kid was
Man, I can't
so
wait to finish
crazy.
Part 2.
Part 2 is lit so far.
Yeah, I need
It's lit.
to rewatch all of it and then go back into
Cause
it.
that last episode, it was low key fillery, but it was like I was still like into it. I was like,
Yeah, cause you read all the manga, right?
I finished
You
it.
finished the manga.
At this point, it's like it's just gonna be all intense.
Right.
Like there's not much.
And they
else
make
going
it
on.
pretty consistent to the manga too,
I
right?
love the
So-
guy Aaron became, man. Like,
Bro, Aaron is a black Air Force One rocking. He got the high top black Air Force.
GG's.
everything they
GG.
do, like, how could y'all not expect him to be like that, man?
Nah, it's insane. We'll have to talk about that another time.
Exactly.
All right, so yeah, I think we're gonna do that, and then we're done for the day.
Yeah.
I think we've had some pretty good discussions, some off-topic, pretty good discussions, but you know we got back on topic. We answered the questions. We're good to go.
For the most part.
Right, for the most part. I think we learned quite a bit more about each other and our takes. We got one kid that loves Alabasta, one kid that hates it.
Hey man, it was iconic for its time.
And don't forget to leave a couple comments, maybe even more than a couple comments, talking about what
Talk
your
about how
answers would
cute
be.
I am.
Yes,
in the
we
comments.
definitely need y'all to draw some ads for my boy Kent.
Fellas only. I'm taken by a woman. I just need more homies to gas me up, bro. Fellas only.
But I need y'all to leave more comments to let me know some of your answers that you would have for these questions. Along with, do you agree with any of us at all? Do you think all three of us are full of our surveys are wrong? So we'll see. And then also, I will leave all of the social media and links that they would like below in the description below.
I'll block
so that you all can do what you want with that. And don't forget to also like and subscribe. Because, we do that over here. And I also will be posting more content more and more, obviously, as the year goes on. I'm not just going to post, dip for 3 years.
Yeah, Mr. Beast, we coming for you, boy. Coming for that top spot.
And we'll possibly also do another Survey Doesn't Say, or something similar, segment. Or do nothing similar at all, and, we'll see what happens.
Why react to the last One Piece episode?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit. I mean, I'm about to start reacting to all the episodes.
Kids to talk about it. Jeez, bro.
Possibly.
Oh, to wrap it up, dog.
I mean,
wrap it up.
Hey, let him take his time. We need that man nice and healthy. Because he's going to be at this for a little bit longer. Yeah. It's a little bit longer. Because we get there when we get there.
Be in good health, bro.
So stay tuned for all of that. And I hope to see you all in another video. So, deuces.